I basically go ahead and do 90 degrees. I get up on my toes, I go ahead and pivot again, put it down, heel, and then I basically do it at a 45-degree angle. From this point, this is another way to kind of get my stance. From this point, I'm going to go ahead and jump up. I'll jump up. This is how I get my stance. You know, you got a slight bend in your knees, on your hips. Again, depending on what you're doing with that rear foot is going to determine what you do with that hip. So you're just going to go ahead and just make sure that it's very comfortable. From over here, I think that lead shoulder is going to be over that heel, because you can imagine what happens if my shoulder is over my toes or too far back. You can see what happens with my weight distribution. So I just want to make sure this is pretty much straight up and down. Hands, I'm going to curl it up. Okay, about mouth, eye level, up over here. And when I stick out my hands, I check myself. Head is just going to be chin back. Okay? Now, one of the things, it would have been nice to kind of have this. One of the things I was thinking of that we can do, since we have this water bag, is as I have this water bag, we can basically do an angle step. When I say an angle step, you can just put your gloves down right over here on the side. Is I basically kind of just, see how I'm doing? I'm taking that rear foot, I step, I'm going to go ahead and pivot. I'm in the weak side, so I step back. I go in, and then I can punch back into my stance, right over here. So I basically take steps, boom, and I kick in. Pretty simple. Step, pivot, step back. I go ahead and move forward to actually hit. Okay? So if you're going to use the bag, I'm just going to be in there. If I just use my glove right on the floor, because you can just use it as a reference point. I'm over here in my stance. I step, I pivot, back, step, punch. You guys got it? All right, kick ups on 2. 1, 2.